This is a response video to shawnta2002191. And she left a comment on my week 52 weigh-in video. And she mentioned that she's been stuck at a plateau for a couple of months and was thinking about transitioning, I guess, from Weight Watchers to calorie counting, and asked me why I don't count points. I don't count points because free fruit doesn't work for me. I have to hold myself strictly accountable. I don't count points because when the new program came out, I was like 197 and I got 29 daily points. And that's the lowest it goes. So here's my issue. Of course you're going to hit a plateau, because at 190 pounds, I'm eating 29 points a day, and I'm losing weight, and I'm losing weight, and I'm losing weight, and then eventually that's not going to be enough. Either I need to cut back or exercise more. But since Weight Watchers suggests but doesn't make you work out, the only thing that they can control is my food, and it's set at 29 points for the rest of my life, which means it's going to stop working. Unless 29 points is what you need to get all the way down. But with the new system, it didn't feel right. It didn't make sense. I couldn't wrap my head around it in a way that made me want to embrace it. When I tried it, I gained on it. I was counting calories to track the fruit. It was so much work for me. So, and I've mentioned before that I'm going to go to Weight Watchers the rest of my life. I will weigh in the rest of my life. I am a firm believer in tracking, in meetings, in the support. I think Weight Watchers works for many, many people. I think it's an excellent starting point and a wonderful building block, but you have to build. And for me, that time came when they switched to the new program. Then she asks a good way to determine how many calories you need. Now, I'm going to recommend for you to go over to loseit.com. There's also, if you have a smartphone, there's an app, Lose It, on your phone, and it's a really great, amazing website. And you put in your information, it'll say, hey, how much weight do you want to lose? 2 pounds, eat this amount of calories. 1.5 pounds, eat this amount of calories. Now, warning, it will set your calories ridiculously low. If you weigh 120 pounds, or let's say you weigh 105 pounds, and you really shouldn't be losing weight, and you put in you want to lose 2 pounds, it's going to give you like 500 calories. It's going to tell you how to do it. So you really need to be aware of that, because it's not like Weight Watchers where the website will be like, oh, you're too low, or oh, you're losing too fast. It won't do that. It's going to let you do what you want to do. It's just a tool. So you need to check yourself. I don't recommend eating ridiculously low calories. 1, you need to do something that you're going to stick with. 2, you need to be healthy. 3, especially for Shawnta, you say you work out so much, you're going to need more calories. For a better idea of what your calories should be, you should go over to freedieting.com, and when you get on the page, on the left-hand side, there's a bunch of different calculators, and one's called the calorie calculator. And you put in your age, your sex, your weight, your height, and your exercise level. You can go anywhere between you would probably do 5 times a week, because they don't have, like, 5 times a week intense, because they don't have a 6 times a week. Anyway, so you set all that, and it gives you, like, for maintenance, eat this. For weight loss, eat this. Now, okay, the weight loss that you, like, what they call a fast weight loss is only going to be like a pound or so. So you still want to use Lose It to track your food, to like check yourself if you want to try to lose 2 pounds a week, to know how many calories you need to do, because you can always eat higher and then exercise lower, like to net worth like a smaller amount of calories or whatever. But that Lose It's a really amazing website. I love it. On the website and through the app, you can access all kinds of foods, all kinds of exercises. It's not as exact. Now, freedieting.com is awesome too, because it has a lot of calculators. You can figure out all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, seriously, workout plans, calories burned, estimates, all, like, just, it's nuts. It's awesome. And spend some time there and figure that out. It's yeah, I think that as far as a plateau goes, now people get to plateaus, and I am not at all saying you aren't at a just and true and 100% plateau. But, and thank God I haven't hit one, and hopefully I won't. But there are things you can do. And if you're plateaued, but you've been off plan, then you need to be honest with yourself. Is that a plateau, or am I spending a little more time than I'm admitting off plan? Or maybe, you know, like I said earlier today, if I drink 4 ounces of margarita, which it was skinny girl margarita, it was like 150 calories or less, a little less. Like, and yet I didn't lose. That's kind of how I am. Like, if I drink, I don't lose. And stuff like that. So, like, you need to really figure out what you're doing. Is it a true plateau? A true plateau is where you are burning more than you are eating, where you are putting out the effort, when you are really busting your ass and you have stopped. It's also defined, if you take 8 weeks of weight loss and you divide, like, that total by 8 and you get half a pound a week, then you're not at a plateau, as long as you're moving. And some people, it's not even half a pound. Like, 1/4 of a pound is actually still weight loss. So before you get frustrated, make sure you're not, like, sabotaging yourself, or maybe just not losing as fast as you want. There you go. That's what I have to say about that. And, well, Ashley asked me if I am where it is flooding. I am not where it's flooding. I am actually where, okay, if they don't open the spillway, which they're supposed to this weekend, they already have one, the Bonnie Carey Spillway, the Mississippi River. They have the Bonnie Carey Spillway open, and that opens the river into Lake Pontchartrain. Then they have another spillway that opens the river into the Atchafalaya Basin. And if they open that in time, or if they open it, period, New Orleans as a city, Baton Rouge as a city, and all the surrounding areas, which includes me, should be okay. If something would go wrong and they would choose not to open it, which I don't think they're going to do, or if a levee would break before they open it, or if something would malfunction and not allow the water to flow out of the river, then you would have a situation where New Orleans, Baton Rouge, and my area would get inundated with water. Even, they say, higher than what came with Katrina. So, there you go. I will keep you guys posted. I want everybody to know that even if, like, worst case scenario came and they decided not, like, they're going to make a decision one way or the other, and then they're going to evacuate people. So if they would decide not to open the spillway and to flood New Orleans instead of the basin, then they would let us know. And I have family who live now out of town. For Katrina, everybody lived here, but afterwards people are spread out, so we actually have options. The cats, the kids, the wife, and I, and all of our valuable belongings will be chilling someplace else. And then, Ashley, we're going to come move by you, because the plan is that if we ever get wiped out down here, we're going straight to Oregon. Great. You can do something with my hair, because it's really, really desperate. Anyway, so there's the answer. It's just on my mind. Like, it's something I worry about. I worry about what if a levee breaks before they get it open? What if something fails? Like, it's just a concern. You know, water is rising, and we have to do something about it. And then, even though I'm going to be fine, it just kind of sucks. It sucks. Okay, during hurricane season, it really sucks to sit and watch your TV and know that as you're hoping the hurricane takes a turn, what you're really hoping is that somebody else gets hit. And that kind of sucks. But it sucks worse when it's your own state, it's your own area, and you know what just happened with Katrina 5 years ago. So it's like, I understand, and I get it, and it's really close to home. It just sucks to think about it. It's just, but I mean, you live on a river. I mean, hello, it's nature. You can't really, and who would want to just, I mean, you know. So, there you go, answering questions. There's another video coming too. God, there's those videos. I'm like, whoop, whoop. It's the day. It's the delirium. I pulled it together pretty good. And yes, you're also right, Ashley, there will be daily vlogs. Already taking pictures of my food. Whoop, whoop. Okay, bye guys.